A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Eric Skoglund starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny? In now, Vaughn Hightower. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hightower.
Weak to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Stepping up now, Teoscar Hernandez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
To his right, Gatlin. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. So striding in, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
Franchy Cordero is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fast. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. J.D. Davis waits on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
J.D. Davis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Standing in, Andy Rice. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Cordero is off at first with 2 away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Next to bat for Toronto, Eli Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eli Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Tomas Nido comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Nido.
4-1.
Oh, that's just out.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Straw is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Vaughn Hightower. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Reed picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number. So digging in now, Horatio Arnaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hernandez.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in, Michael Conforto, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping into the box, Andy Rice. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Another one sent foul. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Popped him up. Hoover is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. He's through 5 without allowing. Leading off the inning, Eli Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Shortstop, Eli Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping into the box,
The catcher,
Tomas
number
Nido
3.
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nido.
In there at the knees, strike one. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Vaughn Hightower. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hightower.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Horatio Arnaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it. Copeland makes the play, 1 away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And that's the 2nd out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball 1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a match. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franchy Cordero.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, Dero, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, Dero. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was aggressive pitching and that at that, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Eli Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have. At the plate, Tomas Nido. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The catcher,
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. This is foul right side.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Gatlin moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in, Vaughn Hightower.
the center fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Vaughn
And he gets ahead here with the
Hightower.
fastball. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Just hung in there on that one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Coming to the plate now, Horacio Arnaz. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Houston wrap up their 20th road win of the season. John Coe earns a league-leading 11th win of the year as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this